I mean, God doesn't want us to be unhealthy. I don't see anywhere in the Bible says God wants us to be unhealthy in what we do.
No.
We choose to be unhealthy, and at
That's
the same
because they make that mind control food.
and at the same time we're like, God help me, I'm sick. What the hell?
It's because they give us mind controlling food, man.
No,
the food.
I believe the food can be mind control and the chemicals, but we still have a choice into how we're going to treat our bodies and how we want our bodies to look. People think in their minds when they look in the mirror, oh, I want my body to look a certain way. And when they look in the mirror, they're like, damn. Usually it's when they see a picture of themselves.
Oh, but then they say, ooh, but I want that twinkle.
Hey guys, if it's crazy.
All right, go now.
Hit me. Wait. Get in there, oh my God. Hey guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah. And have a nice day. Good God.
I love the Family Mess. Oh my God.
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. What's up, Nathalie?
Hello, Ian.
Another great night. Let's get this done.
You're supposed to be here having fun, not trying to rush through the show.
I'm ready, man. I can get some sleep, man. Get some sleep. I'm tired. I get no sleep this weekend, man. No damn sleep the entire weekend. So let's do this. Get
Sounds
it
like
done.
a personal problem.
It's not a personal problem, man. You were out having fun all weekend, and I was with these kids.
I did have fun.
I know you had fun. Did you want to tell everybody real quick how much fun you had, or do you just want to go into the show?
No, I mean, I went on a retreat like with a bunch of other moms who are also entrepreneurs who have their own, small businesses or businesses.
I noticed I never got one phone call from you during the whole weekend. I didn't expect to.
I was busy.
I'm just saying I didn't expect to. I just noticed the phone never rang. So that's all I'm saying. It's not bad. I'm just saying
I know
that's
that
good.
you never text me.
No, I didn't text. I ain't got nothing to text you about.
No, it's soccer. Like, you didn't even text me about the soccer. You text me barely.
I was
going to
say something, but I'm going to keep it to myself because I'm trying to be the positive person that I am. I would have texted you if there was more success in my day. Then I'd be like, oh, but it wasn't one of those text days where I'm like, I'm not going to text her this. It's the same outcome. Come on, guys.
Oh, well, it was a rough weekend with the soccer. Yeah, but I went to that and it was fun. I went Friday night, Saturday, came home Sunday.
It's weird when you're not in the bed. I don't sleep good. I go to bed like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah. I didn't sleep that good the first night.
I stay up and I just watch. I just wake up and not know where I am when I wake up. And oh God.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
I was having fun.
I need a break on with the rest of my brain, man.
I had to it was the funny part. The funny was there's a couple of ladies that had not watched Girls Trip. So the one thing we did do, we watched. And I watched Girls Trip. I don't watch movies more than once or twice.
Did they like it?
Very rare.
Did they like it?
Yes, everybody laughed. The ones who had never seen it, they were like dying because the movie is so funny.
It is a funny movie.
It's like the funniest movie ever.
It is actually.
And that
really
guy,
of
course, went to FAMU.
The director?
Will Packer, producer. I don't know if he's director too.
What's his name?
Will Packer.
Oh, Will Packer.
Yeah, but he's an engineering. He was an engineering major.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that.
Yes, I think he graduated right before we got there.
From FAM, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yep, but now he makes movies.
Forget about engineering. Make the money, man.
Hey, so it goes. But yes, that was my weekend, and I had a great time, and I learned a lot of stuff. I learned to push past myself, and that we have to share information, like share about yourself in order to help other people. It's not just about you. God puts things in you for you to share. So, I tried to hide and not share.
You always hiding.
I know. I tried to.
You're always hiding.
We had to answer this question, and we had to write a story about what you want for 2022. And so I just wrote a list, and then I had to record. You have to record with a partner.
Oh my God.
So I recorded with somebody.
You have to listen to
and
yourself.
I listened to theirs. No, I listened to theirs, and I was like, oh damn, mine sucks. I need to write it in a story because mine was just a list. So I rewrote the list basically into stories, like your family, like the groups, like the subtopics were like your family, your health, your career, your business, that kind of stuff. So I rewrote it. But then they had to share with the whole group.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, hell no.
Did you know that was coming?
No. I thought I was just going to share with the one person.
Oh, it's the group. That's no big deal.
I don't care. I was like, oh,
there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
So I go upstairs. Me and
always running away. Why are you running away for?
On the 3rd floor.
You ran away?
I ran up.
Oh God, Nelly, stop!
But I was up there. I was like, I hope they don't think I'm being antisocial.
And you were peeking down.
Well, I could hear it because it was a loft I was in the loft area.
Nathalie, what are you doing, man?
So I went up there and I hit. So I was listening to everybody.
And you're hiding.
Yeah. I'm listening to everybody else's. I'm like, God, please don't let them notice I'm gone.
Please let them know it's Nathalie.
I said, please, no. I said, I didn't want them to notice that I was gone.
Of course they're going to notice.
They were down there laughing and going. People were reading theirs and they were all
Listen
talking
to what you
about
just said. Please don't let them notice that I'm gone.
Yes, because I didn't want to have to read mine in front of other people.
Nathalie, you're a grown ass woman, man.
I didn't want to have
Nathalie.
to read that sucker, man. I didn't want to have to read it.
Jeez, are you kidding me?
At all. I was like, oh no, mine. I don't want to talk about mine. I don't want people to know what I want or what I think. I didn't want people to know.
Oh my gosh, Nathalie.
But then, weirdly enough, so, of course, the leader lady, she can't let me go. So she's like, hey, Nathalie, you haven't done yours. And I was like,
good.
I was like, no, I haven't. I'm gonna get somebody to do it. We'll go in the room and do it. Oh no, you're not going in the room, Nathalie. You're gonna do it right here.
Good.
And then she was about to leave, and she stopped from leaving, and she sat down, and she's like, oh, I'm going to listen to yours before I go.
Oh, good.
I said,
Thank you,
there
Jesus.
There was about 4 or 5 people there. I had to read mine.
Good.
But weirdly enough, after I read it, they were like, wow, Nathalie, that was great. And I was like, really? Like
you need confident people around you to reiterate or, affirm.
They said, because I'm an engineer, so I'm like detailed, I guess.
Yes.
So they were like,
problem solver.
They were like, yours has so much detail. Because she said to be detailed. So I put numbers and instances, like how many times.
Because you're an engineer, so that's how you think.
But they said be detailed.
Yeah,
so I was detailed.
But the rest of people don't know how to be detailed.
Well, they have different types.
Different ideas of detail.
So I like theirs because theirs were more like I feel or I'm going to be like theirs was things that were more deeper. So I felt like I didn't have much deepness to mine.
Yeah,
so
I
was like, I don't want nobody to hear mine because I ain't got no deepness.
No, but you do have deepness. It's to you. It's unique to you. That's what it is. You don't worry about anybody else.
So that was sum that all up. After I read, she's like, see, because you read and shared, now I have an idea of what to add to mine. And from me listening to theirs, I now have an idea of what to listen to there. So I was like, oh, damn.
I'm glad there's somebody there that can talk some sense into you.
Yeah, she a pest.
Thank you, Jesus.
Not in a bad way at all. But she knows because she's like, yeah, I figured you was hiding upstairs.
I hope you're listening.
She said she figured I was hiding up there. But so I'm just glad that no one thought I was being like antisocial. It was more so my own personal anxiety that I just hiding.
You're lucky I wasn't there. I've been like, nah, come down here. I'm not gonna let you. Come on, Nathalie. You got to do stuff, man. You have this business going. You got to take chances and let people see who you are. You don't.
I know. I don't like the people.
I'm gonna say you don't like people knowing anything about you. You just like hiding.
No, I like people to know about me, but I just don't like certain like
what?
I don't know.
Stop being so shy, man. You're getting older as hell. There's no point being shy no more.
I know. The older
man.
I get, the shyer I get.
I know. You never used to be like this when we were in college. Damn, man.
I'm like, I don't want
used to go out and talk. Oh my God.
I don't want people to know about me, but that's all good.
But there's nothing. I mean, what is there to know about you that so bad? I don't know.
I don't know. Because I was sitting up there like, why am I being up here scared? But I just don't want nobody to know what I wrote.
Oh my God. Come on, man.
So
you're not a little kid.
I'm not, but
you know what? I think a lot of adults feel like how you do. So it's not like you're going through it by yourself.
Right,
There's a lot of adults that also.
But I've learned from that it has a value.
Wow.
Sharing, and I knew that. Like I know that. But certain things I do share. But when it comes to like having to write things and like share, I'm like, But it does have a value because you and the other person could share information that you wouldn't have known before. So, you add value to them, they add value to you. And I did not realize that at first at all. Why is this dog harassing people?
Get out of here. Damn.
I need to put him out.
Go out of there. Get damn it. Sorry.
He comes over here like we're supposed to pet him.
Hold on.
Put him out. Put him out.
What the heck, man? You gotta get out of here, bro.
Sorry, dog. You got to go because he keeps jumping in and trying to get him a lap and stuff. I don't know what gets into him sometimes. Like all of a sudden he's like, I just want love. Please love me. Please love me. And he won't stop jumping in your lap until you kick him out. All right. So,
okay.
So that's the one thing I was really glad to go. I was glad to be around a lot of other women. It was great. So
that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
So it was a lot, but everybody was cool. Everybody was nice. And we all had fun just laughing.
I guess it would be the same thing if we had like a men's weekend, right? That wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, it'd be the same kind of thing.
I don't have any.
This was focused on women who have businesses.
I couldn't have any. I don't know anybody I want to hang out with for the weekend. So.
But I didn't know a lot of people. I didn't really know them very well. But I got to know them while we were there, and it was fun.
That's good. Would you do it again?
Sure.
Oh, good.
I had a good time.
Okay, good. Maybe you should have your own group one day.
No, I'm good. I'm good with other people's
Look
groups.
how fast you said no. Look how fast you said no.
I need another group for that one's perfectly fine.
All right.
Let's move on.
All right. 5 minutes a pound.
Nothing to report.
All right. On to the show.
But you know what? The show's about related to this show. I feel like this show's show. I feel like your show idea was personally attacking to me, like geared towards me.
All right.
It's like calling me out.
Let's go directly into the show.
So what are we talking about today?
The question I propose today is why people find it so hard to exercise. Why?
That shit's hard. That's why. That ain't no way to put it. It's hard.
And you know why I came up with that topic for the show today?
Because you mad. You're an angry personal trainer.
All right. I'm a little bit perturbed. That would be the word. So I had a close friend that I told him I'd give them some sessions for free to get them started. And we had planned this for about a week or two. And when it came time to show up, they didn't show up. And, I was like,
Ian was hurt.
I don't mind helping. I love helping people. I really do love helping people. But when you don't show up, it tells me the work you're already not putting in to change what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So that's what bothered me, is that my time is now being discounted. I think as I get older, I'm becoming less tolerant of people and my time.
So they wasted your time because you actually.
Well, yeah.
By the time they call, you was already on your way.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta.
And you were excited to
text
work out with somebody.
and then this person's like, "Oh, I can't do this now. I'm 30 minutes away from the gym. What are you doing?" God, I'm so mad.
So now you want to put everybody on blast.
I'm putting everybody on blast on this podcast today.
Who doesn't want to work out?
This is my last attempt at trying to get people to lose weight. After today, if you text me or call me and ask me for information, I'm going to ask you to go on Google or go to somebody else. If you want information from me, I will ask you to Venmo me or Zelle me money before. I'm dead ass serious before I give you information. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying if you ask me in front of somebody else. I realize people don't take the information I take as valuable. I've discovered that over all the years. I think about 3 or 4 people I've trained and talked to have taken my information and it's worked great for them.
Yes, they have. They've had great results. I've seen them get their sexy back. I have. I remember our one friend.
Yes.
I'm going to say his name, but he's in North Carolina.
Yes.
And I saw him, because I remember back in the day in college, he,
yes.
I was like, dang, dude.
Yeah.
He was always in shape. I'd always kind of call him out because he was in shape. But then, he got married, kids, life.
Yeah.
And then he decided to get his sexy back one day.
Yeah.
And Ian sent him a plan. And I saw he posted on Facebook. I was like, dang, man.
Listen, my plans.
You looking all good over there.
My plans, I'm not patting my own back, but I know what to do because I used to bodybuild and work out. So I know how to lose weight. So when I tell people things, I realized just yesterday, I'm like, I don't think people take me seriously because I don't charge a lot of money. I'm a friend and try to help them. So I'm done helping. I'm
all right.
I'm not doing it no more.
Okay.
So from this day on, listen everybody, from this day on.
You gotta be yelling at people, Ian.
I have to yell because I'm mad. So from this day on, I'm not going to do anything unless you pay me. So if you want information, Ian,
you already said this. All right.
I'm saying it again, damn it.
Let's move on.
I have 5 things that I wanted to talk about today to try to help the audience exercise, get into shape.
So, but Ian, what's your credibility? I mean, I'm just asking because not everybody out there
I'm a certified,
has seen you and known you or knows
certified
about
personal trainer, WITS, WITS certified, WITS, WITS certified personal trainer.
Okay.
And I'm also a bodybuilder, won Miss Muscle Mania world title 2016 and 17, Miami, Florida.
And then you've been working out since how long?
Age 13.
And how long you had a 6-pack?
Oh, God. I was born with a 6-pack.
Yes. That's the one thing I will say about Ian. Since we've known him, he was the nerdiest of nerds.
I was.
But we always talked about how, all the girls, we always talk about how good his body was.
Oh, yes. I put time, listen, I put time in from I was age 13. By the time I was 16, 17, I already had it, man. I was really in shape. But I put a lot of years in. I think the longest I took off was my back surgery this past year and a half.
Ian and I used to get into arguments because he'd be at the gym for 2 hours every day.
And that's part
even after we had children.
And that's part of this whole thing that I have a list for.
All right, so go ahead, Ian.
So I came up with my 5 things that I believe will help people lose weight as part of their goals moving forward into whatever time they want. But I thought these were the most important steps. So I have 5 here. The first
Wait, hold on. You know what the worst thing is?
What?
Like, that's what... There was an article about this because you're all in shape and I'm like so not in shape. And like, I know what to do.
Hey, do you know what the crazy part is? People ask me, hey, is your wife in shape like you?
No. You should be like, nah, my wife's fat, dude. Just say it.
No,
say it.
I don't say you're fat. I just say.
No, you should.
No, because
my wife's fat.
But
She's
you're
overweight.
not fat.
I am overweight. I'm overweight.
Listen, Nathalie, I love you dearly.
And I'm overweight.
I don't care if you're overweight.
Well, I do.
I love your fatness. I like to squeeze it.
I don't
okay?
I hate when you
I don't
touch
care
me.
what you say. I love it. I don't care what you say about me and what you think about me. I love the way you look. Okay, I just love it. I love squeezing you. You know.
Okay, thanks, Ian.
It's
okay,
so nice.
we can move on.
I don't care. You can say whatever you want.
Okay, I won't interject it.
So the first thing I have is make a plan and stick with it. That's the first step I have in the whole process of losing weight. You can't lose weight until you make a plan to lose weight. You can't just start something without knowing what you're doing. So the first step is you have to make a plan. Talk to a trainer, find a trainer, read up on what the steps are involved in losing weight.
Well, if I don't have a trainer, what do I do?
You can Google online and look at workouts to lose weight. That's they have hundreds of workouts to lose weight.
But I thought losing weight was mostly about what you eat.
It is, but hey man, you're going ahead.
Okay,
because that's part of the things I have on here.
All right. So make a plan.
Make a plan, and it doesn't have to be anything complex. It could be simple. For example, I want to lose. Ian, here's what I get a lot from people. Ian, I want to lose 40 pounds. I'm like, well, how long do you want to lose in a month? Well, that's not going to happen.
Oh, yes, 2 pounds a week.
But I get that, especially from women. I get that a lot from women. Women want to lose weight very fast in a short amount of time.
We don't want to be tired of it.
And the reality is, it takes quite a little bit of time to lose weight. You got to be gradual with it. You can't rush the process. But a lot of the clients I get want to take all these years to put on the weight. But when it comes time to lose the weight, they want to rush it. They don't want to take their time. So make a plan. Find a plan. Talk to some trainer. There's somebody in your circle that you know that's involved with fitness.
Yeah, and try to find something that works for you too. Because even when I was doing my juice and my meal a day, it was actually working for me, and that was a good plan for me.
Yeah, that something that's going to find you results, and don't expect results immediately. Give it time. Give it at least 2 or 3 weeks when you first start working out to do it. Don't rush it. That's the first thing. The second thing I found very important is to be prepared to change your mindset. That's right.
That's very, I've actually worked on my mindset, and actually I've seen results where I'm thinking differently, and that's so hard.
It is.
That's so hard.
I should have put that as the most important part is if you're not prepared to change your mind, this won't work.
How do you change your mindset? What's an example of something someone could do?
So, for example, I want to increase my cardio to, 4 days a week. So, of course, when you first start out, you can't do cardio 4 days a week. So what you do is you begin. I do this with all my clients, especially clients that have never worked out. I begin with small walks. Walk down the street.
How does that change my mindset?
Well, you're forcing yourself into a habit. You see what I'm saying? You're forcing yourself into a habit. So if you can walk down the street for a week, then I'll tell you to walk to the block. That's the next step.
Do you tell people to give rewards to themselves?
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, get your favorite treat, because
how you gonna give a treat when after you walk and you trying to lose weight?
That's the thing is people want to deprive themselves of things. You don't deprive yourselves of things when you're doing a weight loss. You don't. That's not the way you do it. What you do is, Natalie's thing just fell off her head. What you do is you don't deprive people of taking things. You just give them small rewards. If they like a treat, give them a small treat, something they like to eat. But don't say, I'm not going to eat this anymore, because that's not realistic. I did that when I was bodybuilding, and it never worked.
Okay.
I always wanted things more when I tried to deprive myself. I never did that. So I ate what I wanted to. I didn't eat large amounts of it, but I still ate. And I think the problem is people can't control themselves when they have.
Oh, sorry.
When they have treats or whatever it is, a cheat meal.
What I used to do is when I was trying not to be bad, I would buy candy. And of course, they sell that horrible share size at the store, but I would buy the candy if I wanted it. If I thought about it for more than 2 days, I'd buy it. But what I would do, I'd take out a handful and I'd throw the rest in the garbage.
Oh yeah, I'd actually see her do this. She had to have this specific color. And
it wasn't the color. That's the gummy bears. That's different.
Oh,
it was eating peanut M&Ms for a while. God. That was my thing.
Oh God, Nathalie. The crazy thing is Nathalie hates peanuts, but she likes peanuts M&Ms. What the hell? She hates peanut butter.
I know.
I can't stand peanut butter, but I'll eat peanut butter M&Ms. I don't get it, Nathalie. That don't make no sense to me.
But that's what I would do though. I would So if I really, really needed to have something,
I don't know what the hell you're doing.
Because the store with these darn share sizes now, they don't have the little size, but a small handful.
That's how they get you.
And then, I mean, yes, I'm throwing away my money, but I'm also I'm doing my body a favor.
The worst thing about the share size is you'll eat a little bit thinking, oh, it's no big deal. You eat like 5 of those things.
Oh, yeah.
And it's worse than eating a whole package before you're done.
Yeah, because you're eating double. It's a 2 portions.
Yes.
That's why I throw it away.
That's
I take
the
a
worst.
handful.
Damn, you candy
I will stay right out the store. I go into Publix to get it.
Oh, God.
I stand there, pour a handful, and throw it in the trash because I know I'm not going to go back in the trash to get. I ain't that crazy for candy. Then I'm going to go back in the trash.
Yeah,
so that's just one way.
But the mindset, being prepared to change your mind and your attitude about fitness is also important. But it's all in the mind. If you're not, see, people do things a lot, especially when it comes to exercise. They're like, oh, I'm going to change. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the gym. And after like a week or 2 weeks with no significant change, they're ready to quit.
Raise his hand in corner.
Who's raising whose hand?
Mine.
What?
That's
what now?
I do. All the time.
Natalie and I have been to the gym to and from so many times. Natalie will go for about a week or two, and then all of a sudden, Natalie, let's go. I'm tired. I'm not going nowhere. I'm like,
no, it's usually because I have work, and that's what's my problem. So I have to prioritize myself over my work and everything else.
Yes.
We'll get to that soon.
Yes. So number 2, change your mindset. Number 3, it's not the cardio that's going to help you lose weight. It's the food. This is very important. People have the notion that doing a ton of cardio helps you lose weight.
No, because you know what? I did this thing called Bright Line Eating, and you actually get to eat some carbs. Like, it's not like keto where you don't have any carbs, and you eat fruit every day. Like, you eat fruit, you just eat tons more salad. That's like the difference, and you don't have flour and stuff. But I did that, and they tell you not to exercise at all because it's too much for your brain to be having to adjust to eating and exercising. So they tell you not to eat at first. I mean, not to exercise at first.
Okay.
You just eat the food. And I lost like 12 pounds in 2 weeks. I have not been able to get back on that damn thing for nothing.
Because it's not real weight, dude. You can't.
No, bro. No. There was real weight, Ian, because I wasn't eating tons of, I mean, I'm eating sugar, but you can only eat carbs in the morning and it'll be a small amount of carbs. And the rest of the day you'll eat fruit, vegetables, and fruit, vegetables, and protein.
If that was me, I'd say cut all the fruit out.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It works. Even you can, Ian, I did it. And I was just like, this is like the best thing ever. But I just haven't been able to.
What happened? What are you telling me now?
Life happened and I got off the track.
What in life stopped you? Once you see the results that you're having, what in life is stopping you from continuing?
Something happens when I see results, but I sabotage
Like
myself.
what? Tell me what happens in your mind to make you want to sabotage yourself and cause conflict.
I may get stressed and I'll be like, oh, I'm just going to eat this. I'm just going to have it because I want it. I don't care. I just say I don't care.
That's a mindset thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, well, that's what's happening. I mean, I've been fighting this for Samuel's 10 years. Oh, damn.
And it's
12.
not baby weight. So you can't use that.
But no, after the first kid, I lost all the weight.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And the second kid came and I ain't been able to lose that since.
But it's not the baby weight. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It don't take 10 years to lose baby weight. You keep saying that.
Now it's beyond baby weight because I've been sitting on my butt working.
Yeah, it ain't baby weight. It hasn't been baby weight for years.
Don't let me hold you up.
All right, so it's not the cardio; it's the food that causes weight loss.
Yes, so mostly it's about what you eat.
Exactly.
Because you cannot exercise but eat right and lose a whole bunch of weight.
That's correct. That's great. If you eat well, don't eat a ton of carbs, a ton of sugar, you'll keep your weight in the minimum at best. If you can do that, I think that's hard for people, especially in this society where food's always.
It is. It's everywhere you go in the store.
And they make it look. I'm not gonna lie, dude. If I see something I want, I just go get it. Especially a commercial when you're driving your car. Like, damn, that ice cream looks good.
Man, I had not had a donut in a while.
I had 2 this weekend.
And then remember that thing I saw, and I was like, "Oh my God, Ian, look at that donut! It looks so good." And then I went to get a donut.
I think
marketing works.
I think you mentioned it to
bastards.
me.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
And then after you ate the donut, I'm driving this weekend. I'm like, Dunkin' Donuts. Samuel, you want to go to Dunkin' Donuts?
Oh,
he didn't even.
No, he won't flinch.
He didn't even. He's like, oh yes, Daddy. I was like,
he ain't gonna flinch about donuts. He loves.
We got
donuts.
half a dozen donuts. Each of us had 2 donuts.
Ian, you bought them kids donuts.
Jesus,
like
help me, Jesus. Oh God, help me.
Oh, see, confession's good for the soul.
Jesus, I'm a terrible person.
I did not know that you bought those kids donuts, and I bought them donuts on Friday.
Did you?
Or Thursday? No, Friday. They had donuts.
Oh, they didn't tell me that.
Ian, I remember I gave you a piece of one. You forgot.
That was the good donut. That wasn't the Dunkin' Donuts.
It was Dunkin' Donuts I bought.
Oh, maybe that's why I got it Saturday because I wanted donuts again.
Man, marketing at work.
All All right. So that's number 3. Number 4 is stop lying to yourself about getting into shape.
So what are you supposed to tell yourself?
Don't lie to yourself, man. If you don't want...
Okay, what's lying to myself? If I say I'm going to work out this week and I don't?
It's a damn lie. It's a lie. I'm going to give you an example. I want to start getting into shape now. I'm going to go ahead and start working out Monday. Monday comes, I don't start working out.
Oh, I lie to myself all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
I was supposed to go this morning, but I overslept. Ain't gonna lie. I even text the guy, told him, where is it at? I'm coming.
Oh, that's because it moved locations.
Yeah.
You were supposed to start that this morning. I would have told you when I got up.
But I went to bed with that headache, so I didn't. That's why I woke up
with a headache this morning.
I was fine this morning.
I still went, though. I didn't know you were supposed to start that this morning.
Yeah, I was.
Are you going to go tomorrow?
I got to figure out where it's at tomorrow.
That means your ass ain't going. That's exactly what I'm talking about. See? Stop lying to yourself about getting into shape.
So what do I tell myself? What do people tell themselves?
I'm not ready to, just tell yourself, I am not ready to get into shape yet. That's it.
So, but what about if you are? So why you can't say
No. You're telling yourself that, but it's not real. You're not, because you're telling yourself that, hoping that you'll somehow get up and push yourself to get into shape. You need to be motivated by something other than yourself sometimes.
Well, I need to, yes, if I'm working with somebody else, I'll push. But if I'm just me, I'm like,
Exactly. Get a workout partner. Find somebody that's going to hold you accountable. Partner. I heard some women at the gym I go to now, they say when they have a partner that calls them to come work out, they just come work out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because they're accountable to that person.
Work out. I can wake up at 4, 5, 4, 3 in the morning if I'm working out with somebody else.
Yeah, like if somebody calls you like, hey, I'll meet you at the gym in 20 minutes, you will wake up and go meet them at the gym.
Yes.
And so I think that's a big deal is don't try, if you can't do it by yourself, have somebody that you can do it with and both of you hold each other accountable.
Okay.
And I think that works much better because most people lie to themselves because most people don't care about how they really look. That's what it comes down to. They don't care enough about how they look to change it. And that's what it is. That's why I'm vain, because I care about how I look. So I choose to work out and look a certain way.
Yeah, that's why you used to do all those poses in the mirror.
You're damn right. And I'm proud of myself. So you can call me selfish. I think more people need to be selfish to themselves and their bodies and their mind because their mind is connected to their physical bodies.
We definitely need to be more selfish to our bodies in general. Most of us are not. And I believe our bodies are last.
Yeah. And I believe what happens is people put so much time on everything else in their life, their kids, their businesses. They put a lot of time into that stuff.
Yeah,
and
they'll work.
I'm going to make this much money. I'm going to do this for the kids to make sure they're successful. And at the end of all of it, you look like crap. That's what it comes. And then when you look in the mirror, you actually feel sad on the inside, and then you kind of give up. But
and then too, your body doesn't want. Then your body might start having problems.
Yeah, and then your body starts having types of health problems. So it's a whole vicious cycle. But it stems from not being selfish enough to our bodies. But it's not that we're being selfish. I mean, God doesn't want us to be unhealthy. I don't see anywhere in the Bible says God wants us to be unhealthy in what we do.
No,
we choose to be unhealthy, and at the same
because they make that mind control food.
And at the same time, we're like, God help me, I'm sick. What the hell?
It's because they give us mind controlling food, man.
No,
the food.
I believe the food can be mind control and the chemicals, but we still have a choice into how we're going to treat our bodies and how we want our bodies to look. People think in their minds when they look in the mirror, oh, I want my body to look a certain way. And when they look in the mirror, they're like, damn. Usually it's when they see a picture of themselves.
Oh, but then they say, ooh, but I want that Twinkie.
Yeah, that Twinkie is good, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's what happens. It's like, then you see that thing and you're like, oh, but that tastes so good.
So does that mean that's the devil controlling our food and our mind?
Yes, the food has mind control in it, dude. Because they put stuff in it, so we crave it. They put stuff in it.
Scientists have determined what in food triggers people.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So they put things in the food for us to want it.
So they actually found out what the brain wants, and they actually make the food to where you eat it.
So we have to you're trying to fight these chemicals.
Yeah, you're exactly.
That's why when people do lose weight, I'm always like, wow, like you have to overcome so much.
Yeah, I have to agree. Even after everything I said, and I'm mad and everything, I do agree. The food is loaded with a lot of chemicals that are created by scientists to actually make you want to eat more of that particular food. And it's all science. All of it's science, and it's been proven. So people are much at a loss.
See, that's why you ate that donut and then you went back for more another round.
Listen, I'm not perfect, but that's the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what happens to people.
So even me, when I want to eat something bad, I find myself sometimes just wanting a donut or something sugary. And
I try to find replacements.
And I'll go and I'll just get it. And I had an ice cream cone with Samuel yesterday, but it tasted so good, you know. But the thing is, I don't feel guilty after eating something bad like that.
Because your ass goes to the gym every day, not the rest of us.
No, not every day. I can't go to the gym every day anymore because of my back. So I go every other day, or I try to go at least.
Well, I'm saying you go often.
Yeah,
more often than most.
So my suggestion to people is, don't lie to yourself. Just be truthful to yourself about what you want or what you want to get into shape. Talk to a trainer. If you really want to get into shape, you have to be willing to change what you want your outcome to be. If you want to stay fat or whatever, then that's...
Well, I guess find your why.
Yeah, that's your reality. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to not change, but don't tell yourself that you want to change and then you're not willing to put the work in the change. I think that's the majority of the public out there is they want to keep eating their food because they enjoy it so much, but yet they want their bodies to look a certain way at the end of the day.
Oh, that's me.
I want to keep eating this dessert.
Stop talking to me, Ian.
These carbs. I want to keep eating this, but at the end of the day, when I look in the mirror, I don't want to see this pouch sticking out in the mirror and looking at me. And then I feel guilty. But yet the next day, I go back and do the same damn thing.
Yes, that's me. Oh, my gosh.
God, help me,
Lord,
Jesus.
looking in the mirror is not good.
Jesus, I'm going to pray for all the people out there that are struggling right now with weight. Help them, Jesus. Amen. But it's hard. I mean, I'm not mad. It's just as a personal trainer helping.
You sure calling Jesus a lot today.
I am. I really need his help in all of this. But I mean, my whole point is that people need help, and I understand that. I'm not going to sit there and say you're the worst person ever. That's not why I'm doing this. I'm just saying, be truthful to yourself and who you are. But and it's what you want.
Okay, I'm going to say one thing before you get to number 5.
All right.
There was that guy, right? He wanted to know what his clients. He was a trainer. He wanted to know what his clients felt like.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And
this.
he ate a whole bunch of food.
That's right.
And his wife was like, he used to be so helpful, and now he just sits on the couch. He doesn't want to help me anymore.
Yes, that's right.
And she was very angry.
Yep.
And he was like, I just have no motivation.
Yep, I remember this.
So that's the thing. It's like the food affects your thinking.
It does.
And to the point where, I mean, look, that guy was like in tip-top shape.
Yes.
And he ate himself to be like everybody else who he was training to understand his client. But then he said from that he learned so much because he realized what his clients were really struggling with and how possibly to help them. Now, he did get back in shape and everything, but he had, at first when he started, he had no motivation. Yeah, nothing. His wife was like, I can't believe this is the same man I was married to because he won't do crap anymore.
Yeah, I kind of understand. When I stopped working out for a year and a half and I hurt my back, do you know I could have worked out? I could have got back in the gym probably month number 5 after I healed up, but I didn't want to. Because I'd been away so long, my mind said, oh, you're not ready to work out. Wait, you're never going to get back in shape. That voice is in my head.
Yeah, I guess we got to just keep fighting the voice.
And what happened was that voice stayed there for a long time till I didn't want to work out anymore. I'm like, you know what, God, I'm just going to quit working out. It did. It was Samuel that said something to me in the car.
And it reminded Ian of his vanity.
And actually, Nathalie said something too. Nathalie goes, the boys look up to you. And I really didn't think about that, getting back to the gym, that the boys ever looked up to me as this in shape person. But she's like, oh yeah, they really look up to you.
They were proud of you because you were in shape. Because their dad was not like all the other dad bods.
And they talked to you. Damn.
You didn't have a dad bod. You had like not the typical dad bod. So they were proud that their dad didn't have a dad bod.
And I had no idea. I didn't even think about that. And I was like, and that kind of stuck in my mind. But it was what Samuel said in the car one day that got me.
He was fat.
Yeah, my vanity got me. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He said I was fat, and it's how he said it because I knew he was 100% truthful. He's like, Daddy, you used to be in shape. He goes, no, you're just fat. And I'm like, damn, that hurt. But it hurt because it was true. And I accepted that, but I took on the challenge. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get back into shape. And it was hard. The first 4 months was really hard, but now I feel a lot better. But man, sometimes it takes a little kick in the butt to get us in shape.
True.
All right, the last one. Be patient. Be patient in the process. Losing weight, starting an exercise program is very difficult, especially if you've never done it before. So don't rush into it. Don't injure yourself because a lot of people will rush and get injured and stop. Never do it again.
Well, yeah, once you get injured, then you got to sit your butt down and you put all the weight back on.
Yes. So
vicious cycle.
So anyone listening out there, I know a lot of you are listening, be very patient. Do not rush. Don't call me if you don't want to put at least 2 months of patience into the initial process. I'm serious.
That's why I ain't called you.
Yeah, don't call me. I'm gonna actually to Venmo me $40 or Zelle me $40 before I give you information.
Your money.
I'm dead ass serious.
Recap the list real quick.
Before we get out of here now, the 5 things that I found very important about why people find it so hard to exercise. The first one was make a plan, stick with it. Second one, be prepared to change your mindset. Third, it's not the cardio that will cause you to lose weight, it's the food. The fourth, stop lying to yourself about getting into shape. And the last one, be patient.
I feel so exposed.
Do you think that was pretty good?
Yeah, I'm exposed because that's like the list is about me and not being able to lose weight.
But I wasn't talking to you, so
that's okay.
I was talking
you
to
can
everybody.
say it's not, but I know. But then it's like when someone's not talking to you, but you know you're a part of that, so you just take that on, that guilt. It's all good.
So you're taking on the guilt yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I'm gonna work on this though.
No, I think that was a pretty good show. I finally got off my chest here because it was bothering me for the whole day today. So I'm good now. You can go, or you can go.
I don't know why you took that so personally that someone didn't show up.
Yeah, I just hurt my feelings, man, because I didn't think people take me seriously. You know, I really think after all these years of working,
people don't take good advice. That's just how life works.
No.
I give tons of good advice to people, and they don't listen.
I'm telling you.
And then I just sit back and watch as what I say comes true.
I'm not gonna mention his name yet because I didn't tell him I was gonna mention him on the podcast. But I have
don't talk about.
I have a best friend, and he knows who he is. He's probably listening right now. And I gave him some advice, and he took it, and it worked. It worked so good. He was like, "Thanks, man. I really appreciate it." When I saw him the other day or yesterday, I was really happy. I almost wanted to cry, but I didn't. Like, he took my advice and it worked, but I knew it was going to work.
Now he got his 6-pack back.
Oh, he's happiest person ever. As happy as I can be. But I said, all you men out there who want a 6-pack, Venmo me $40. Venmo me, sell me $40 and I'll tell you how to do it. But don't call me and ask me or text me. I ain't going to do it. So that's it. So let's get out of here.
So he just ate your meal plan? Did you give him a workout too, or just the meal?
No, because he already worked out. He already knew how to work out. So all I did was
just give him a meal plan.
I adjusted his meal plan slightly because he was eating most of the stuff right. I just changed a couple things on there and a couple times when he's supposed to eat. And within 5 to 6 weeks, 6-pack. That's it. But he was already in shape. He had a small gut, like a little pot belly.
He was a dad,
slightly. And I think a lot of us fall into that category. Even I have a little small gut myself.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's just part of aging. Most people get that.
But I choose to keep it this way because I'm not trying to bodybuild anymore, so I don't care about having a 6-pack or not. So I don't care.
Okay.
But
all right.
Good show.
All right, 6-pack.
All right. Well, if you want to listen to the podcast, listen to us on our streaming platform, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify.
Don't ask Ian.
I'm not asking. Facebook, this Family Mess podcast on our Facebook page. Please give us some suggestions and please. Instagram, the Family Mess podcast. And what else do we have?
I just told you not to ask me. I said don't ask because I don't ever know.
That's what you're talking about. But
damn,
Twitter,
dude.
the Family_Mess on Twitter. Join us there and give us your suggestions, and we'll see you guys soon.
All right, thanks for listening.
Take care. God bless. Man, you can't